Pastor Chris Oyakhilome started ministry when he was a student in Edo State, Benin, and he started with the campus fellowship. And in that campus fellowship, it was doing so well. And Pastor Chris actually built this ministry on faith. And everybody who knows Pastor Chris knows that Pastor Chris's stories or testimonies or books on faith are mind-blowing. And if you listen to him and watch him closely, Pastor Chris can actually literally build your faith to think that you can use your finger to carry up a trailer. Yes, that's how deep Pastor Chris is when it comes to the things of ministry and his relationship with God. I remembered when Pastor Chris went viral, then before even the invent of social media this much, like before social media became this much on the Nigerian community, people dragged him. Why would a pastor divorce his wife? He had divorce issues. It was breaking news. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome divorced his wife. Then another news came, Pastor Chris Oyakhilome dating one of the choir members, and then this whole matter went on and on. People were talking about it. It became a serious cause for discussion. So I want to ask a question now. Why is it that bad news travels faster and gets more spread than good news? Answer this question. Help me answer it on the comment section. Why do bad, if we have come here to say, oh, Pastor Chris just did an abortion. We saw him on a live footage doing an abortion. Pastor Chris took advantage of a young girl. Pastor Chris is set to marry another wife. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome, the founder of the Love World Campus Fellowship and Christ Embassy worldwide, was caught in adultery. If I had said those kind of things, you see how, those videos will go viral. There will be so much fun, people watching it. Why do people, watch negativity? Why don't they like good news? I'm laying this foundation to get to somewhere. Why don't they like good news? Why do the bad ones trend more than the good ones? Pastor Chris Oyakhilome is always, coming to talk about Christ and all to the people. What has he done to the community? What has Pastor Chris done? All these pastors carrying private jet and traveling up and down, collecting members' money. I want to ask you a question. Do you really think that it is offering that makes pastors? Do you think so? Do you think so? How much offering do you think people pay to be able to make pastors wealthy to the point of driving private jets? If it was that easy, a lot of people will go into pastoring and they will not do any other thing. If you watch how Pastor Chris rose to this place, he started from the scratch. So even if he had a challenge in his marriage, which he had not come out to debunk or talk about, and then people are having a field day with it, doesn't mean that everything negative is what pastor. I don't know what Nigerian pastors have really done wrong. I don't know what Nigerian pastors have really done wrong, that everything that has to do with them is scrutinized to the point where people drag them. For even the ones that is allegedly and the ones that are true, that really happened, people drag them. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome is somebody that I have sat under, and I can say he has a good spirit. I don't know what it is in your mind you have against him, but I feel that he has a very good spirit. And no matter what it is that you have against him, should not remove the fact that Pastor Chris is a great guy. You get. So now I saw this news and I want to say something about the news. So Pastor Chris Oyakhilome, allegedly, we heard, yes, allegedly, because he is not the one that came out to talk about it. I know that sometimes Pastor Chris is not one person that likes to reply anybody anyway. No matter how much you drag him, he will not come out to reply. He won't even say anything concerning that. He will not reply. He has always been like that. He doesn't reply to any negativity. When they speculated that his wife had left him, he did not reply. When they speculated that he was dating one of the choir members that made his wife to leave, he did not respond. When they accused him of not allowing his wife to come for their daughter's wedding, Pastor Chris did not He did not even respond. So my question is, how come this news that just broke that Pastor Chris had opened a very big hospital in Lagos called the Lovewood Medical Center, how come it is not trending? That's just the question I want to ask. How come it's not trending? Like people are not talking about it. Why? Why? Just a few people talked about it. Let me say I saw 2 people talk about it. Why is it not trending? Why is it just always the negative aspect that trends? Why? In fact, some people were on the comment section saying, they should send them the address so that they will go there and get medical free, whatever examination, so that they will be able to come out to tell people. So you must go before you believe. So if he had opened this medical whatever in his own village, you will have to travel to his village to be able to be taken care of, to believe. Somebody now says it's not possible that if this is true, people would have at least talked about it, or they would have even promoted it. They said this particular Lovewood Medical Center is treating people for free. They test and treat all manner of, disease, and it's for free. And all the people that the guy now said, those people were always saying, hey, pastors don't do anything for the people, pastors don't do anything, that they should come and see how Pastor Chris's hospital is serving the masses for free. For free. So even, okay, now people are saying, how sure are you? You don't want to believe this one. You are asking how sure are you? You don't want to believe it. But you can easily believe bad rumors. Why can't you believe the good rumor? Why? Why do you want to, how will I put it? Why do you want people to prove it before you believe? Why? Why do you want it like that? To be proven before you believe. The same way you don't believe this good news, let it be the same way you will stop believing bad news whenever they talk about Pastor Chris or any other pastor in Nigeria. You see, very soon, people wake up one day and say that you don't even have pastors in Nigeria again because of the way you treat your pastors, the way you disrespect them, the way you say all manner of things about them. The funny thing is that they never forced you to be a member of their church. They never forced you to come to their church. They never forced you to do anything. But you came by yourself. Then the level of judgment is becoming alarming. It's just alarming. So if a pastor decides to build this place, Pastor Chris, the last time I heard about his hometown, they said they didn't have a structure in his village, that when his father died, they met a mud house in their compound, according to what I heard, allegedly, because I wasn't there. So when you don't want to believe good news about the pastor, please, by all means, do not believe the bad ones. Do not drag them for the bad ones, because you were also not there. So the way you treat their good news, treat the bad ones like that, so that you stop giving them a bad name. Pastor Oyakhilome had been a very, very strong force. This man you're seeing has, impacted so many lives. It's just that most times I've noticed another thing is people do hardly come out to talk about what someone has done for them that is good. But the moment you do something that is bad, oh my God, you will see them coming out in their numbers to cause mayhem, to say unkind things to you. But in all of this, I will still say that Pastor Chris is a wonderful person. Congratulations to Pastor Chris Oyakhilome on the new hospital, and it's a great feat. And God is going to empower him to continue to make this service a free one. And even when he decides to end up collecting money, may it still be affordable for people to, use. Because at the end of the day, a lot is going on in Nigeria. People are not able to, they are praying not to be sick. They are praying seriously not to be sick. No. So now if someone is sick after Pastor Chris has prayed for you, you will still go out there to his hospital and get treated. So it's a good one. And I congratulate all Pastor Chris's, church members. I congratulate them. I congratulate the church and Pastor Chris and his family. Let the Holy Spirit continue to guide him and protect him and all the doctors and nurses that will be working in this place. So those of you who are always asking, what has pastors done for Nigerians? Please come closer. You see it. These are the things he had done. These things you are seeing are the things he had done for Nigeria. He has put Nigeria in the heart of the world by this, well-equipped hospital. So whether it is speculation or not, we still believe it's true. So treat pastors' cases the way you would love to be treated.